Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to talk about Games Workshop because they have a huge problem, and that problem is to do with pre-ordering. Pre-ordering on their site is one of the most hellish things I've experienced when it comes to interacting with the GW website. So let's jump in and let's have a discussion about this. So today is the 16th of November 2019. This is the day I'm recording. This is the day I'm going to be posting it. And today is a very special day when it comes to pre-ordering on the GW website, because today is the day you get to pre-order your Sisters of Battle limited edition box set. In that box set, you get the brand new sister models, which have been talked about for the past 2 years now, I would say. There's been so much more hype around that since sisters are probably one of the oldest actual armies, and GW have redone the full range. So there's so much hype, there's so much excitement about this. And also in that box set, you get a limited edition version of that codex. Now, with this box set, once it's gone, it's gone. They are not doing any more of this box set. And as you expected, it has been a complete, utter disaster. I mean, massively disaster. So let's start at the basics. This is a limited edition box set. There's so much hype around this, and I personally think they could have made more boxes than they actually did. Of course, they would have sold out, but the box sets that they did wasn't enough. It was never going to be enough. It was never, ever going to be enough, because there's just so much surrounding this bloody release of all the sisters and everything like that. Secondly, the website started to crash because everyone, obviously, went to the website to get their pre-order. Now, there was other third-party websites like Element Games, other stuff like that, which was also selling the box sets, but they went faster than the actual GW website. I think they went under like 5 minutes. If I'm completely not mistaken, I think it was in 3 minutes they got completely sold out on the Element Games website. This is how fast this was happening. Everyone was just going sheer on just madness just to get this box set. So the GW website started to have some issues. It started to crash. Now, one of the massive problems surrounding this was people who actually managed to click the little pre-order and put it in their basket were then going to the payment tab where, you know, I'm going to fill in my information, my address, everything like that. What happened is that when they were in the process of buying that box set, they had it in the cart, it was theirs, the website crashed, they refreshed it, they came back, and it was no longer in the cart. Someone else had managed to refresh it before them, buy that box, which was in their cart, and take it basically out of it. It's like going into a shopping market. You see that there's no beans on the bloody aisle. You walk up to someone's basket and go, "Hey, are those beans?" And you go, "Yeah." They go, "Well, they're mine now." You get them, and they're yours. It just wouldn't work like that. It's been absolutely hard. And this is not just like 1-2 cases. This is a mass amount of cases that we're seeing online when it comes to this. GW is a multi-million pound business. When I say multi-million pound, hundreds of millions of pound they've been making profits. If you've been looking at all the financial stuff, they're rolling in it. They're loving life at the moment. There's so much profits surrounding this hobby. You're telling me that GW can't invest in a couple of servers? It would be like a breeze in the wind the way they can throw their cash at this, and it wouldn't even dent their financial side to them at all. The only thing I can think of is that they really don't care who gets it, just as long as it all sells out. And I think that is kind of a cuntish move. Now, if you really want to start throwing the word cunt around, then we'll have to go to the next subject in hand, which is, of course, the Scalpers. This is basically their Christmas. When they see stuff, limited edition, only a few remaining, once it's gone, it's gone. It is all guns blazing for these kind of people. Now, what you see in the background is eBay. So let me just put this for example. This box set was selling for £125, okay? £125. Now, people who have gone onto the GW website, they've managed to buy it, they've done it, and straight away, they're not interested in playing sisters, they're not interested in the modeling side, they're not interested in throwing dice, they're interested in just the sheer profit, what they can make out of their fellow hobbyists. So what we have now, look, £245, £190, scroll down, £350. This cheeky bastard has the audacity to charge £355 plus £13.50 postage for you to actually get the box here. What an absolute cockwomble. Now, if we go down, £245, £224, £250, £250, £300, you basically get the idea. It is an absolute scummy trick, but what can you do against this? The only battle against this is you don't buy them, but the need for people to get this box set will outweigh that, and people will buy this. The only thing I can recommend is don't do it. Just don't buy this product, and it will stop these people from making profits on people that actually want to buy this product for the hobby inside of things. Now, GW did try to fix this, and again, pat on the back when it's rightly deserved. What they did, after a disaster, what happened with the Horus Heresy series, where, well, what I mean by the Horus Heresy series is the Siege of Terror books, which are limited edition, and we'll get into this subject in a second, because these were on pre-order today, and it's been a disaster for that front. What happened is when they first started, they didn't limit the orders, so people were buying 5 at a time, and then they were all appearing on eBay, just like what you've seen here, selling for triple the cost, and people were paying it just to get their hands on limited edition. Greatly, they stopped that for the next one, where it was 1 per order and everything like that. They kind of fixed that, but again, there was a little bit of issue of everyone rushing to the site crashing, taking it from people's baskets and everything like that. Now, with the third book, which I managed to pre-order, by the way, so yep, I was blessed by the Emperor. But the problem is that since they released 2 massive things today, it was, of course, the Sisters box and the third Siege of Terror series book. It sent more traffic to the site, which wasn't needed, because the GW website was the only place to buy that book. So everyone went there. Like for me, I went there to buy that book, and I was experiencing issues of getting it in my car, buying it and everything like that, but luckily I managed to get it because most of the traffic was going to the Sisters. So releasing 2 special editions where once it's gone on the same day, different products, is someone at the HQ really needs to think that strategy out, because again, that is a complete disaster. You can't do that, because you're putting people against each other for a product which neither one want, and you're sending them down like the same road. It's just unwanted traffic, which is not needed. So how do they fix this? First things first, right? Massive thing: improve the servers. Whatever you're paying for the servers, double it, triple it. You've got the money to do it. You're a multi-million-pound company. Invest in your service, because at the end of the day, if you don't have a good service, people will start getting angry, because this is the least we expect from you. If you're going to try and sell us something, at least supply a good platform for us to buy the bloody product from you. Secondly, this is a massive thing. If you have an item in your cart, there should be a minimum time to check out with that item where it's saved. It's yours. It is yours for like 10, 15 minutes. So if this does happen again and the bloody website does go down, it crashes, and you're spamming it for 5 minutes to try and get back into your service, your account to check out, then when eventually you do get back, your item is still in your cart. No one else has come along and jibbed it out of your cart saying that belongs to me now. Other sites do this. I've seen other sites do this with ease. You know, it's not a massive. I'm not a website coder at all, but it doesn't seem a massive issue. Again, relating back to GW as a massive business, you have the financial power to do this. It shouldn't be an issue for you to get a web development team in and say, right, if this guy puts this thing in his cart, start a countdown, give him 15 minutes. If he doesn't check out within that 15-minute period, put it back towards the site. It's easy like that. There's a lot of people. I've seen this. Luton was one of them. Luton, one of the best lore channels on the 40k website. He had his in his cart, went to check out, crashed, came back, it was gone. Someone had took it, ran off into the hills, and he's enjoying that product now when that guy got it first. It's an absolutely horrible system, GW. Please, for the love of the Emperor of Mankind, get your act together and fix this problem. Alright, Chaperonios, that is me done for another video. I would love to get some of your suggestions as well. These are just some of my suggestions, but please post it below. Hopefully someone from bloody GW will see this, read it, and take it back to a bloody feedback table where whatever they do in the GW HQ. And please don't buy the stuff off eBay. Please, because all you're doing is just enabling these people to come in and keep doing these scumbag practices on making triple profits on hobbyists who just want to play the game. They just want to have models, they want to pay them up, they want to make them to look fancy, and they want to play their friends. And these people are just trying to make as much money off you as possible, and I think that's bloody awful. We're all hobbyists at the end of the day. Why would you want to try and do your friend in like that, or your fellow hobbyist? It's just a horrid thing to even fathom. Right, that's me done. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you all in a bit. Thank you, and bye bye.